Good evening, world. You are watching Footle News, the only news channel that turns confusion into content.
And yet, somehow, it's still less confusing than reality.
A man who always knew what to say an hour after a conversation has finally gotten a time machine.
Conspiracy theorists claim that a universal power outlet exists, but the world government has banned it.
Google has launched a new feature. Before searching, you now have to explain why you need it.
Scientists have proven people spend more time choosing a movie than actually watching it.
AI has finally understood humans and immediately decided to stop communicating.
Technology keeps advancing, yet autocorrect still creates more mistakes than it fixes.
A cat has learned to wake its owner exactly 5 minutes before the alarm, just to prove who's in charge.
Social media scandal. An influencer accidentally went a whole day without posting. The world is still recovering.
Scientists have discovered that penguins also have Mondays, except they don't have to go to work.
Shocking content. A person lived a whole day without social media and survived. Up next, more news in detail, but about something completely unrelated to what you just heard.
Unbelievable but true. A new world record has been set. A singing elephant has performed an opera on top of Mount Everest. Because when you have a dream, altitude is just a number.
Yes, an elephant that usually performs at opera festivals somehow made it to Everest and delivered a flawless rendition of La Traviata. Because why not?
Despite the extreme cold and lack of oxygen, experts say the performance was breathtaking. Though that could also be the altitude talking.
Critics are already calling it the highest level of opera. Literally.
Donald Trump has clarified that his promise to end the war in 3 days was just a joke. Well, for a moment, it almost seemed like he actually had a plan.
That's right, Jack. Now we know that for Donnie, thousands of deaths are just a good reason to have a laugh.
So his entire campaign is just one big joke. Make America great again? Oh, I was just kidding. Now Musk will fire everyone, and I'll shut down America like my bankrupt companies.
If only we could count the votes for him as a joke, too, and kindly escort him off the political stage.
Breaking news! A thick fog has covered the city and everyone braced for a weather apocalypse. But it turned out to be just popcorn smoke.
Yes, after a thorough investigation, it was revealed that the culprit was a local film festival, where they were simultaneously making a record-breaking amount of popcorn. This is now officially the most dramatic fog effect in cinema history.
Eyewitnesses say the air literally smells like a movie theater, and some residents have already adapted. Now they constantly feel the urge to watch films.
Authorities promise to solve the problem, but they're in no hurry. Because with this aroma, soda sales in the city have skyrocketed.
Donald Trump has officially unveiled his new economic plan, and it seems his latest slogan is, "Make depression great again." Yes, this time it's not just a hat, it's an actual strategy.
That's right, Jack. The new red MDGA caps are already flying off the shelves since money is about to lose its value, making this the only investment worth keeping.
According to the latest executive orders, the U.S. is officially returning to tariff wars because, as Trump puts it, trade policy should be like the 18th century, simple and ruthless. Market analysts have already called it a brilliant way to crash everything in just a few weeks.
Stocks of major companies are plummeting, and the stock market now looks like a roller coaster, except with no ups, only downs. But Trump reassures everyone. No stocks, no problems.
Meanwhile, Elon Musk has announced massive layoffs, explaining it with the words, "Optimization is when people work more and earn less." Given the new economic policy, the unemployed will at least receive one bonus, a stylish MDGA cap, which can now be worn as a sign of social status.
The administration is also considering introducing a panic tax, because if everyone is losing money, the government wants its share too.
Well, at least one sector of the economy is booming. Sales of crisis survival guides and cardboard boxes for moving out of apartments.
So, the new course has officially begun. Get ready, America. He is trying to make depression great again. And now, over to our correspondent. Chuck?
Our reporter, Chuk Storm, is at the epicenter of alternative science and thinking, the annual Global Conspiracy Theorists Conference, where today's headline theory is, watermelons are alien eggs. Chuck, tell us, does this theory have any solid backing, or is it just another milestone in the rise of pseudoscience?
Jack, Mia, if this were a joke, I wouldn't be standing here in front of an audience of 700 enthusiasts wearing t-shirts that say, "When will you finally realize? Watermelon fields look like egg clusters." Behind me, a presentation is ongoing, showcasing X-ray images of watermelons, which, according to speakers, demonstrate an abnormally uniform internal structure that cannot be random. Evidence? They consider it unnecessary because true knowledge requires no verification.
Chuck, who formulates these theories? And why do they all look like they just gained access to the classified archives of global insanity?
The movement's leader is Dr. Marvin Quirk, a self-proclaimed quantum botanist who claims that the stripes on watermelons are alien markings containing genetic codes. He insists this matter must be studied cautiously because, as we all saw in Alien, who can guarantee that the next generation of watermelons won't hatch right on our tables?
That's a serious claim. Have they provided any empirical proof? Or are we once again relying on the throw it and see what happens method?
Jack, terminology is important. They don't just throw watermelons at walls. They do so under carefully controlled conditions of quantum harmonization of collective consciousness, whatever that means. So far, the watermelons just explode on impact. However, according to Dr. Quirk, this only confirms his theory. Earth's conditions are too aggressive for alien biomaterial.
Chuck, if anything hatches and launches itself at your face, let us know before you start running.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll open the door to outer space, and it'll suck him right off the planet.
Chuck, it seems like you're already affected by the quantum harmonization of collective consciousness, whatever that means. I hope when you return, you're still on our side of reality. And now, onto our life hack of the week.
This week's life hack is a cleaning method inspired by nature itself, volcanic cleaning. All you need is baking soda, vinegar, and a complete disregard for possible consequences.
Oh no. What now? Lava? An earthquake? Or just another catastrophe that sounds exactly like your idea?
It's simple, a scientific approach to cleaning. Just sprinkle baking soda in every corner of your bathroom, pour vinegar over it, and wait for magic to happen.
Oh yes, the magic of your bathroom turning into a foamy apocalypse with a hint of pickles.
But it's all natural, eco-friendly, and effective.
The key is not to question why you're doing this in the first place. Otherwise, you'll have to rethink your entire life.
Welcome back to Footle News, where we cover only the most crucial and absolutely necessary sporting events. And today, we have the grand final of the International Championship of Empty Political Slogans.
Oh yes, the competition where words mean nothing, yet politicians still manage to win.
This year's title went to the revolutionary slogan, "Everything will be fine, but no further comments." A true masterpiece, promising everything at once while saying absolutely nothing.
The competition was tough, Jack. Other strong contenders included "The future is in our hands, but let's not specify how," and "For the people, by some people."
And let's not forget last year's champion. Progress is happening somewhere. Truly inspiring.
The judging criteria were strict, maximum vagueness, the ability to interpret the slogan in any way, and of course, total avoidance of responsibility.
The winning team received the prestigious Golden Microphone of Silence, an award for saying the most while saying nothing at all.
And in the spirit of this championship, we now turn to the weather forecast, where Cindy will probably say something very important but completely meaningless. Cindy? Cindy? Cindy!
That's it for tonight. Subscribe to Footle News, because if you don't, how else will you stay misinformed in the most entertaining way possible?
Or you could rely on real news. But let's be honest, reality is way less fun.